Hello, I'm Dr. Mark Stevenson, and welcome to this YouTube channel. We're going to be discussing, it's going to be like a paper journal club, and the idea is that we're going to be looking at some papers in epidemiology and in infectious disease that, novel, groundbreaking, we're going to learn something, and we're going to start with a real big one, which is a huge recent breakthrough, big review paper published in Science, a novel technological and organic infection of unknown origin. This one, I mean, it definitely got me excited. And it's sort of terrifying. When we think about it, I mean, I remember reading some of the big review articles on prion disease, and it's got threads of that. No treatment, and origin and evolution mysterious. So, in fact, some of the authors, they're still debating what this is. It's some of them were thinking it was a prion disease. So lots of exciting stuff to pull in here. So let's just I'll jump in and I'll read you the abstract, and we'll get some thoughts going. Okay, guys. So as I said, the title: Novel Technological and Organic Infection of Unknown Origin, published in Science. Two authors based out of Pakistan. The Shengji Bingdu. Hopefully my Mandarin's alright. Tones. I'm sure people will pull me up on it if, it's not as good as it used to be, given everything. So, this originated in China, so it's got a Chinese name, but we've got because no one in the West really understands Chinese language, let's be honest, guys and girls. They always get bastardized. So it's got a sort of a Chinglishization name, which is the Shengji virus. And it comes from the terms the authors define it, break it out: biological technology virus. Those are the literal words, or the biotech virus. Was first observed in transmission from contaminated cybernetic components in humans by Shi et al. It was initially classified as a slow or unconventional virus disease, which is the classification they gave initially to things that they didn't know what they were, like prion diseases. Classification of the Shengji infective agent, this is what it's actually going to, technically called the SGIA, remains complex and disputed by several authors, and we'll come to that later, but all sorts of stuff going on here. Lots of different, is it a virus? Is it some sort of nano machine? Who knows, right? At the moment. In this review, we summarize the history of this seminal discovery, and it is its anthropological background. There's some interesting stuff like there's a couple of authors based in London looking at the sex scene there, because it also seems to be it's sexually transmitted along with other stuff, right? Just to make it even more weird and interesting. So there's some interesting anthropological studies there. No spoilers. Epidemiology, again, weird stuff there. No, they can't work out a case zero. Looks to have multiple simultaneous origin sites. Super weird. The clinical picture, again, not like anything we've seen, has certain viral features, but also it's slow progressive. It's got this weird thing where it's obviously causing, neurodegenerative disorders, but it's non-inflammatory. If anything, it's anti-inflammatory, which we'll come back to later as well. Attempts at molecular genetics all failed because of the weird crystalline metallic structures. They just seem to wreck approaches to pull out. When they're pulling out the extracting the RNA, they're not even sure if it is RNA. because it's just so mangled. It gets shredded by these metallic crystalline structures. And the public health concerns, which are, early days, but still scary. We provide descriptions of electron microscopy and confocal microscopy. So they got some pictures of it, some nice shiny, weird color on the pictures, of the Shengji biometallic structures retrieved from liquid nitrogen treated samples of cerebral tissue. Because you got to freeze this stuff, otherwise it sort of disappears. No treatment for this disease is available. Got nothing, boys and girls. Its origin and evolution remain mysterious. The discovery of the Shengji infective agents has opened up new vistas of human medicine. Yeah, we'll dive into it in the next one. Yeah, scary, exciting. This is what science is all about, boys and girls. Let's jump right in.